don't know. I've just been thinking a lot about me, myself, who I am. Also, this year, just with everything going on, that's been kind of the common theme of myself for this year. Is like, where's my place in this world? I've been to 3 different cities this year, or I've lived in 3 different cities this year. So it's like that process of moving around and including the moving around process in me finding out where I want to settle down, me finding the friends that I want to keep around, with friends doing things that I think are a sign of betrayal or a sign of neglect, a sign of abuse, with confusing things happening and all of these things on my mental. And so it just really has me reflecting on my position in this world, on my position as a society, on my position in my family, my friend circle. And pretty much I just start thinking about the type of person that I am and the kind of social life that I think I would enjoy. And so I know a lot of people want to be rich and famous. I get that. I've been, back and forth on the famous side, which means that I just really feel like I'm not going to be like a A-list celebrity, like a Cardi B type of person, but maybe like B, C, or D-list celebrity, like not even like City Girls or JT, but more so like a Oprah type of person, to be where I'm known, or maybe even like a Dr. Dre, or who else? Maybe even like a Nipsey Hussle type of thing, where it's like I'm super, super known in some fields, and other fields might know of me, but it's not stalk you, I want to drink your bathwater. So I'm thinking that's where I'm going. And so it's like, I think about the type of person I am, the childhood that I come from. Mind you, we're talking about the black sheep. And I'm really sitting here reminiscing on the fact that I used to read books up until 4 a.m. I would open a book and I would not stop until it was done. And that tells you something about my character, because I don't like stopping things in the middle. I like finishing them all the way through. But then that also tells you about my interests. Like, I would get lost in these stories. I would read Nancy Drew. I would read whatever. And looking back, I never really was just too much interested in them. But my sisters were interested in them. And me being the little sister, thinking that to follow your older siblings means that this is how you find your place in the world, before I broke out of that mold. But a lot of the things I read were mostly because they read them already. Like, there hasn't been too much where I just sought it out myself, and those are the things that I really just read. And I am distinctly remembering right now, even because what really got me here was thinking about the world that I want to step into, and thinking about how they will laugh at me, they will mock me, they will make fun of me if they found out I used to read books and the type of books I used to read. Now, not gonna lie, I like Nancy Drew. I like Nancy Drew, and I like the series of Unfortunate Events. I liked Percy Jackson. I liked Twilight. I did. I'm not going to say I love Twilight, but I like Twilight. I was intrigued in that story. Harry Potter, I never got into, and by never got into, I mean, like, I never got past the second page. That also could be my world. Oh, another one I liked was, what's it called? Hunger Games. I liked Hunger Games. That one was dope. But I was just thinking, and obviously, right, so people make fun of me, it's like, whatever, fuck you, like, I really don't give two shits. But I do double back and think about it, because it's like, that's not me. I'm not the type of person who would just bury myself in a book. That could have been my escape, And so I'm watching this video, and she's like, find something you enjoy, and like, really put your mind to that every day, because as the black sheep of the family, there's a lot of misunderstandings, there's a lot of abuse, there's a lot of suppression. And so it's like, for me to find an escape, that was my escape from the harsh realities of my life. And, the time is just, that's what time I'm most productive. So, this might be just a really quick episode. I might combine it with something if I ever figure out how to use technology to that extreme. But I really just wanted to come on here and reflect on that, because, like, really, as a child, I used to climb trees. I used to be out sewing things out of pine needles and leaves. And I would come back with designs and letters and initials. Like, how cool is that? Wow, I was sewing. That's amazing. But, yeah. Not too much on the past. Let's focus on the present and the future so we can get to where we want to be. Amen, Ashe.